If I was to ask you right now to explain who exactly you're creating content for, and I don't mean men that want to lose weight, women that want to feel more confident in themselves and get their body shape back. I mean actually explaining to me in great detail. Because right now, most coaches that I speak to are very superficial. Now, you think that you've got to create content that's going to get attention, that's going to get views. And as long as you get those views, you're going to attract the right clients. Well, look, I've been helping coaches for well over a decade online. I've been a coach myself for 25 years. And over again, the good coaches, and I know you're watching this video because you're a good coach. You align with me, like you want to actually work with good clients, clients that stay with you, clients that want to get the result that you actually love helping people to achieve, the type of people that are going to pay you what you deserve, and also the type of coaches or type of clients that value your knowledge, your expertise. But on the flip side, a lot of coaches, content is very superficial. And I'm going to explain why this is so important for you to understand. But when you're actually creating your content, a lot of coaches are thinking, well, as long as I can get virality, as long as I can get views, as long as I can get likes, I'm casting my net as wide as possible is going to bring in the right types of people. But that's not the type of people you want. Now, something that's really important for you to understand is market sophistication. 2026, this is a different time. The online coaching space has gone through multiple different phases. Now, I come from the time when you could post a result 12, 15 years ago and people would message you. And then we went through phases where coaches were saying that they've got like a 90-day body blitz program and specific 12-week transformation programs. And we've gone through these different phases in the industry. We went through this mad phase after lockdown where everybody wanted to hire an online coach. It was very, very easy. But as we're moving into 2026, the market's more sophisticated. There are thousands and thousands of coaches online, all saying the same thing, doing the same thing, but you don't want to be the same. I know you don't want to be the same. You don't want to attract people that don't align with your knowledge, your expertise, and your skill set. But still, you're creating that type of content that's just broad, and you don't like creating that content. I know, because I speak to coaches like you every single day. I'm not enjoying the content I'm creating. When I do get people on sales calls, they're not the right type of people. You know exactly what this feels like. Now, with a market that's more sophisticated, how do you stand out? Well, I'm going to put more physique pictures out, more training videos out. No, it actually comes down to knowing your target audience. You see, what stops somebody in their tracks is them feeling like you get them. Now try and stop for a minute and say to yourself, everything that Mark said in the last few minutes, he gets me. I get you inside out. You see my content. Genuinely, I know. Like there's none of the coaches that we work with, and we've helped hundreds of coaches hit consistent 5K months. 67 coaches right now have achieved £25,000 plus per month with us. Now, not one of them has gone viral. So I'll sit here and say, look, if you want to go viral, I'm not your guy. But if you want to attract the right clients, build a great coaching brand with clients that you love working with, this is where you need to be to learn from me. Now, the reason I was very intentful at explaining that to you is because I know you, I get you. And I'm going to give you reference as I go through 4 key points, a framework that you're missing. Now, at any point during this video, you can click the link in the description and you get immediate access to a 2-minute assessment scorecard. Now, this is the Audience Clarity Architect, and you'll go through a set of questions that'll ask you specifically deep enough questions to reveal what you're missing from your content, and then it will tell you exactly what you need to be implementing to change. And I'll go through 4 of these right now. Now, if you really want to attract the right people, think about this. And a lot of coaches don't understand copywriting, you don't understand marketing, but you understand because someone's told you about viral content. That's not to do with brand building. Viral content is about getting attention, casting your net as wide as possible. If you're trying to build a brand, they're 2 separate things. And so we have to understand first and foremost who we're speaking to. So there's 4 things I want you to really understand. And then, like I said, if you want to take the scorecard, you want to get some clear instructions of what to do, just click the link in the description. The first thing is you must know exactly who you help. You need to understand, where is the person that you want to work with right now? Who are they? Take some time to write down, whether it's business executives, where they are in their life right now. Maybe they've lost their first 10 pounds. Maybe you're the type of person that helps people lose the first 10 pounds. I'm the guy, I don't specifically take somebody that's not a coach, not got Instagram, not got paying clients. I take somebody that is a decent coach, but just really conflicted with this viral world. You've got paying clients and you want to actually build your brand around what you want, who you want to attract, and a business that you feel stable running. So when I actually sit there and think, is I help established coaches build and scale online coaching businesses that aligns with the brand that they want to build and attract the right clients. So you end up with a coaching community of clients that are all aligned, not just some mismatch of anybody, right? So first thing that you got to do is you got to look at, where is somebody along their journey right now? Describe them. Who are they? What are their challenges right now? And start to compile a list of all these different things. It means actually you got to sit. I've got an iPad right now. Very often I'll sit and brainstorm. Yesterday I created an updated 5-page document. And now with AI, you can sit and you can talk to Claude or ChatGPT, whichever one you want to use, and just brainstorm and just talk through, like, who do you help? But don't just stay superficial and say it's weight loss, it's fat loss, it's muscle building. Like, who are they? Where are they on their journey right now? Describe them in detail. Are they a family person? Are they postnatal? Are they somebody that loves going out at the weekends but spending time with their family and doesn't really want to derail their health? Are they that type of person? Are they a busy executive that travels a hell of a lot? And then you can start to detail what a day looks like, what a life looks like. Just give yourself some substance to who they are. The second thing, and this is really important, is called psychographics. This might be the first time you've heard about this, but the psychographics is the beliefs and values and story that somebody shares about themselves. Think about that for a second. What are the beliefs as a psychographic that online fitness coaches have? I need to go viral to build my business. But what do they value? Well, I know you value working with the right clients. I'm going to keep banging on about working with the right clients, because right now, if you aren't aligning with what I'm saying, that's fine. We're not aligned. It means that you're not most likely the ideal client. If you're here going, but I just want to build a viral business, go watch somebody else's videos. It's fine. But because I understand your beliefs, what you value, and I also understand your story. Like, what's the story of most coaches? Most coaches we work with have either come from personal training, they've built a reputation, they're earning 2 or 3K a month, they've tried to do Instagram, they've tried to go viral, they've tried to follow different mentorships, and they've got to a point where they go, like, it's not working. Mark's been in the industry for 25 years, he's been online for well over a decade, and I've worked with some of the best coaches in the fitness industry, building great coaching brands that have scaled to crazy levels. So, whilst you might not hear me saying, the quickest way to get to 10,000 followers is this, the quickest way to get to 10K months is this, I'm actually the guy that has clients inside our program that's been with us 2, 3, 4, nearly 5 years, somebody at the moment. Because we're building something. It's like some of your best coaching clients, they've been with you 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Why? Because they value that growth and developmental journey. They're not with you just to get in shape for 8 weeks. And so what I do is I map out this type of coach. What's the journey that you've been on? Who are you? What do you believe? What do you value? And this is something you can sit and you can create this document. Now, imagine for a second, you had a document that actually explained who you help in detail. So the person in detail, where they are in their life right now. Then you started to write down their beliefs, their values, and their backstory, kind of like more about who they are. You start to put this into Claude or ChatGPT, and it starts to build like a a case profile of your audience. Now, what's amazing nowadays is you can piece all this together and then it will give you like a framework of things you should say, what you shouldn't say, how you can attract the right people. Do you know what's wonderful about this? Even 2 parts of the framework in, you'll absolutely end up loving your content. I'm creating this video right now and I love creating it because I know I'm talking to people that are my tribe. I know I'm talking to good coaches. If you're this way through the video, you're like, this is resonating with me. Amazing. Because it's for you. It's for you because I know you. And there's so many coaches that are creating content that's not actually towards their target audience because you've become distracted with this viral route, or you've never really created content before and you're just grabbing things without a structured order. Now, the third thing, and this is really, really important, it's the consequences of what you're currently doing. Now, let me give you an example as a coach. The consequence of trying to follow viral content is you lose yourself in the process because you're not creating content around what you love. And you attract the wrong type of people who can't pay you what you deserve. And as a result of this, you become stressed, frustrated, and not enjoying what you're building. Not attracting the right people. They can't pay you. It actually makes the whole process unenjoyable. So the consequences of you building your business in the wrong order, following the wrong content strategy, is that it's not the business you want to build. You certainly don't make the money and you end up thinking, well, is this something that's going to work? There's a massive consequences. So what is the consequence of somebody following the wrong nutrition plan? Let's say they follow low calorie all the time. They have poor sleep, they have poor energy, they're moody all the time, they're weak in the gym, they don't recover well from exercise, and someone's going, this is exactly how I'm feeling. You get to the afternoon during the day, you've got no energy, you feel absolutely exhausted. This is exactly me. How does he know me? Because who you help, the psychographics and the consequences all need to flow into your content. I talk at length about building your business in the wrong order. Like, if you cannot explain these 4 areas, and like I said, if you want more depth, I've got a 2-minute assessment that will take you through lots more questions. I think there's 9 questions, and then explain what you could be doing wrong. Just click the link in the description, take that. Because if you can't answer 3 or 2 of these, you actually do not have a content strategy. You have a viral attention span, right? Because that's all you're focused on. Viral content, attention grabbing. Now, the 4th thing is, what do your target audience actually want beyond the result? So you're like, I help people get in shape in 12 weeks. Let me tell you what I help coaches with. What do you really, really want? What do you really, really want? I know that you want financial stability, not to have to worry where the next client is coming from. I know that you'd like to take your kids on holiday. I know that living at home with your parents is not something you want forever. I know that you might be living somewhere right now and would like to move. You want to go to a different country. I know that you might not have been on holiday for a couple of years because you're not earning enough. I know that you want to probably pay your bills so you have more money to spend on your family. I know that you've been stuck at 2K for a long time and you'd like to go to 3 to 4K. I know that you would like to attract the right clients. I know because at the moment you're very, very stressed. I know because it feels like a never-ending grind to get this business to where you want it to be. I know. Not only have I lived it, like, if you've built muscle, you know what it's like. I know what somebody deeply wants in terms of their physique. And it's not to do with building a physique. I know when I built my physique that it's because I had low self-confidence. I know that I also wanted to meet a girl that respected a guy that was in shape. I know that's what I was doing it for. So when you start to talk to guys and women about that thing that they deeply, deeply want, it's not the result. It's what the outcome of the result is going to bring. More confidence, more stability for you, more opportunity. You know, every time I go and seek out business advice, marketing, lead generation, ad creation, sales, whatever it is, I'm not going with the objective to learn that skill. I'm going with the objective to learn how to make more money so that I can reinvest it, build a life with my family, invest more in my team, to give me an outcome which is a better life, more opportunity. These are the things that I know that I want, but I also know that they're what you want. So unless I talk about them aspirationally within my content and show a degree of how that outcome has actually come about, then no one's really going to understand this. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. Can you honestly say to me that you know who you help deeply? Can you honestly tell me that you understand and have documented the psychographics, the actual values and belief structure of the person that you work with? Can you honestly tell me that you understand with great detail the consequences of what somebody's doing right now versus the benefits relative to what they want? And can you also explain what your target audience deeply want beneath the fat loss, the word fat loss, beneath the 12-week, 16-week transformation? It's so much more than that. And in 2026, what I explained at the beginning of the video is that when we have a very sophisticated market, you guys have done mentorships, right? You're sophisticated, you know what's going on. Your clients have done different fat loss programs, hired different fat loss coaches. They're more sophisticated. So now what they're doing is they're watching and waiting for somebody to connect with them. And when you connect with them, they feel heard. And this is what the right clients are looking for. They're not looking for entertainment. Guys, the people that are looking for entertainment, be honest, right? They get caught out by entertainment, they click a link, they're not ready to spend good money. Here's the deal. If you go to a 5-star hotel, you walk in for a meal in that restaurant, you know its perceived value is high and you'll be prepared to pay more. But if you went in and there was a clown going, "Wah, wah, wah, wah," being stupid, right? And then they said, "There's a restaurant down here," you don't suddenly think you're going to be paying X for a meal. You think you're going to be paying a lot less because of the perceived brand value, right? So a lot of the stuff that you see online at the moment, it's actually not adding value to your brand because you're missing the depth that actually adds the connection and the trust layer on top of what you're building. Now, as I said earlier on in the video, there is a short 2-minute assessment. Click the link in the description. Take the assessment. It'll ask you way more questions than I have right now, then gives you a score at the end of it and gives you clear instructions of what you need to do. So download the assessment. And if you found this helpful, drop me a comment. Let me know. Was it 1, 2, 3, or 4 that was most helpful for you? Was it, understanding more about who you help, the psychographics, the consequences of what people are doing, and also what they deeply want? And if you could actually put that below, give me a great insight into potentially more valuable content that I could bring you on each of those specifics going deep at a deeper layer. If you don't want to blend in with the sea of sameness in 2026, understand the market's more sophisticated. Understand that if you want to play the game and really bring in the right types of people, there are thousands of people out there, but only if you start addressing your content in this way that'll align with the brand that you want to build. I hope you found this episode helpful. For now, make sure you click like and subscribe, and also download the assessment in the description, and I'll speak to you soon.